Today I'm doing drum tracks. As you can see, we've got all the kits set up and ready. It's a 1975 Premier drum kit like Keith Moon used in the early 70s for Won't Get Fooled Again, things like that. This kit's been all around the world too. You know, set fire to it, smashed it to pieces, and it's still there. It's like me, it's battered, but some things get better with age, you know. That's the original kit too, did all the top the pops and everything. I would never part with that drum kit. Today we're working on the drums to Wild Trash, which is a track from the album. Wild Trash is great because it's like, it's got that New York feel, kind of Andy Warhol, Velvet Underground, Iggy Pop, all those things I like, Candy Darling and all those very, very inventive individuals. And having Trevor Bolder producing my album and playing bass on it, and indeed co-writing Wild Trash, it's great for me because, I mean, obviously he was with Bowie when Bowie was Ziggy Stardust, and I love all the Ziggy Stardust stuff.
It's okay, I'm alive, on my mind, and my mama said.
This is my amp system that I got made for maximum amount of volume. I wanted something original, you know, I wanted something that was different from the usual stack and very extremely loud. Which is this, and it's part of a PA and it's part of yeah, all these speakers, and it's loud as heck. Today we're working on vocals, some harmonica. I want some harmonica on this track, and all the guitars, and the day will be a lot of fun, I think. 2, 3, 4. Well, for this track and album I wanted to go back to my roots, really, digging into the past, into bands that where I learnt my apprenticeship with bands like UK Subs. You know, Charlie Harper's a great influence to me, and Nicky Garrett, the guitarist. It's fantastic to be on stage with these guys because they were so on edge, you know. But the thing is with Charlie, he lyrically, he's so underrated because you actually listen to his lyrics, are fantastic. And another great lyricist is Becky Bondage, who I also did an album and tour with. Becky, she was a great influence. Another great talented songwriter, Becky Bondage. And I still listen to The Damned a lot. I mean, I worked with The Damned because Rat wasn't very well, and their drummer, and I was doing, actually, this is not a name drop, I was just doing the Troops of Tomorrow album with The Exploited, and we were halfway through Troops of Tomorrow. The phone rang, says, it's you, it's Captain, for you, Steve, it's Captain Sensible. I thought, oh, right, okay. So, and he says, hello, Roberts, you old git. And that's how he used to talk to me, you know. And I says, oh, hiya, Captain, what's up? And he says, oh, we need someone to fill in a tour, you know, Rat's not very well or something. So he said, will you start the tour off until Rat comes back? And I says, yeah, of course I will. I said, when does it start, you know? And he says, oh, tonight. And I said, tonight? I said, well, you'll have to ask the producer because I'm doing this with The Exploited and I'm getting paid handsomely for it. So he says, oh, don't bother about them, he says. And anyway, I just forgot about it. And about an hour later, the door opened and in walks The Damned with their manager, a tour manager rather. And he says, right, we're going to... And they sorted out a deal with The Exploited, and within 20 minutes I was on the M62. Yeah, okay, right, we're rolling. And so I'm going to have to get back, put a bit of harmonica on. Charlie Harper, our singer from UK Subs, taught me to play this thing. And Rod Stewart taught Charlie in the 60s. So he taught Charlie and Charlie taught me. So I always say, oh, well, Rod taught me, you know. Yeah, I've been writing more on bass. I find it a good instrument to get the feel. Well, it was Trevor Balder that showed me how to play bass, well, by watching him, and then he gave me a few little tips. Hey mate, I'll show you a little trick in case if you only ever have one bass drum. And you need two, right? Do it between your hand and your foot. And when you've mastered that, put some fills in like this. Okay guys, thanks for checking me out in the studio. By the time you see this, Wild Trash will be up on iTunes and the album will probably be out by then, I don't know. But thanks for checking me out.
Janie has a laser covered